everyone. Today I'm in Helensburgh, the town located on River Clyde.
It's a place full of character, coastal charm and surprising amount of history. Helensburgh is only 45 minutes from Glasgow by train or car, so it's perfect for a day trip or relaxed weekend getaway. Helensburgh was founded in the late 18th century and named after Lady Helen Colquhoun. During the Victorian era, Helensburgh became a popular seaside retreat for wealthy Glaswegians who wanted to escape the city smoke. It had fresh air, sea views and space, perfect for the upper class. The expansion of the railway in the mid-19th century made it easy for people to travel here from Glasgow. Wealthy merchants and industrialists built grand villas with gardens and views over the Clyde. The town became known for its elegant streets and impressive Victorian architecture, which is still visible today. Here on the Helensburgh waterfront stands the bust of John Logie Baird, the man who's quite literally brought pictures to life. Born in this town in 1888, Baird was a true Scottish inventor and the pioneer of television as we know it. In the 1920s, he built the world's first working TV, using bits and pieces like bicycle lamps, the tea chest, the spinning disc, a proper mad scientist setup, but it worked. He grew up in a villa on West Argyle Street here in Helensburgh. The house, known as The Lodge, is still standing today. So next time you are watching your favorite show or even this YouTube video, remember John Logie Baird. Thanks to him, we have television today. If you spend even a little time in Helensburgh, you will notice the name Henry Bell popping up everywhere on monuments, plaques, even street names. So who was he? Well, he was kind of a big deal in steam travel history. Already a successful businessman, engineer and architect, he built a bath hotel in East Clyde Street to run with his wife Margaret. Henry's brother drove a coach and horses from the city to the hotel, and the journey took 6 hours. But Henry, who was fascinated by the power of steam, realized how much it would benefit the tourist trade if he could bring people quicker by the river traffic. And 10 years after, his steamship achieved the dream. On August 6, 1812, the Comet took only 3.5 hours to steam from Broomielaw to Greenock. This event made Helensburgh the earliest seaside resort on the Clyde and defined the town's role for many years to come. Shipbuilding followed, making the River Clyde the foremost shipbuilding river in Europe. Henry Bell wasn't the first to think of steamships, but he was the first in Europe to really make it work for passengers. And he helped change transport forever with his steamboat, the Comet. We've always loved coming to Helensburgh. It's just a short drive from Glasgow, and there is something special about strolling along the promenade towards the main square. But on our last visit, things felt a little different. Quite a few places had closed, a couple of lovely art galleries, our favorite Chinese restaurant, even a charming Christmas shop that used to be open all year around. It's sad to see some of the town's character quietly slipping away. But Helensburgh still has its charm. The sea views, the peaceful vibe, and the lovely walk by the water make it worth coming back to every time.
That's the local estate agent.
Let's take a look at property prices in the area. Helensburgh remains a desirable place to live thanks to its coastal charm and proximity to Glasgow. Property prices here remain strong, showing that Helensburgh continue to attract interest.
Another one is 475.
Just before you reach the main square in Helensburgh, there is this iron bell, a little hint that you are stepping into something special. This isn't just any town centre, it's actually Scotland's first open-air museum. As you walk through Colquhoun Square, you will notice sculptures like this one, part of the Helensburgh Outdoor Museum, created to celebrate the town's unique history. Then there is this large plaque marked the dates 1865, 1919 and 2014. It's a timeline cast in metal, each year holding its own chapter in Helensburgh's story.
Oh, I love that.
Next, one of my favorites, a little bronze sculpture showing a flower, a shoe, a hat, and a book title, How to Grow Your Beard Well. A quirky and fun, but also full of character. These tiny pieces are all part of Helensburgh collective memory. And finally, this striking bronze sculpture of the sunk ship, a tribute to the town's connections with the sea, a reminder of lives and stories lost beneath the waves.
Find out more information about it. Was erected for Henry Bell again.
Standing tall in the main square is the magnificent Helensburgh Parish church, a fine example of Gothic revival architecture. Completed in 1879, this church was designed by the architect James Sellers, who was well known for his work across Scotland in the Victorian era. The church has been more than just a place of worship. For generations, it's been at the center of community gatherings, celebrations, and even important town meetings. Inside, the stained glass windows depict biblical scenes and local heritage, blending faith and history in a way that feels truly special. It's easy to imagine how this building has quietly witnessed the lives of so many Helensburgh residents over nearly 150 years.
Still working church, which is very rare for the UK these days because many of churches has been converted into flats, accommodation, apartments, or just shut down. What a good thing to do. The community gathers together to clean up the main square. I grew up in Soviet Union, and it was a common practice in Soviet Union when people gather together on Saturday and clean up the area around where they stay, to clean up the streets and near the houses, near the apartments. That they called subotnik, which is Saturday cleaning. So that's what they're doing today. Today's Saturday as well. It's slight breeze today here in Helensburgh and a little bit cloudy, but it's always a bonus when the sun is out. Local butcher. Let's go have a look. Let's see what they've got here. Okay.
This striking clock tower catches the eye. Built in 1846, it's the last remnant of the old Parish church.
This large building behind me is Helensburgh Leisure Centre, opened in September 2022 with a large swimming pool and lots of activities for the whole family. But unfortunately, it's closed. A couple of months ago, we had a huge storm. The whole roof was completely blown off this leisure centre. Oh, that's beautiful. Hiya. What a beautiful place you've got. And it's all real leather, and yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah, you know, people always say that.
Wow, everything is so beautiful. Very nicely made. £16. That's actually a very good price, considering, yeah, and it's nicely presented in a box as well.
Thank you, yeah. And there's, the quality's fantastic and there's really good prices. I'm just putting a few more things in there.
Only £20.
Beautiful Tweedy shop's been open for 5 years in Helensburgh. It's owned by a lovely local couple. It's lovely what their concept is behind the business. It's a very personal touch. The owner, Mary, designs our beautiful tweeds, and there's a story behind them all and a theme. Beautiful colours, and then the tweeds are milled in the borders in Scotland, and she designs our beautiful products as well. We also have our own leather and wholesale business, and our bigger items are then produced for us. Our lovely business has talented artisan sewers who work in-house, making some of our beautiful products we've got in the shop, including our different types of caps. We also have dog and cat accessories, and we don't leave anybody out. And they're continuing, the owner Mary and our sewers, to just make lovely new products.
That used to be Christmas shop. Ooh, hiya.
Yes. Oh no, absolutely.
So, is that all stuffed animals?
Yes, for my sins.
Wow.
That's a G.
£130.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's beautiful,
That's a,
isn't it?
oh yeah, it's a
I'm a
G.
very traditional guy. I don't do social media.
Handmade soap as well.
I'm amazed, for instance, the number of shops that don't tell you the opening hours. We'll have things in
I work with 2 taxidermists who make all the larger pieces, but we mount all the ducklings and I do the entomology, so all the bugs. But I make all of this. This is all my company.
Okay.
And I'm a silversmith as well, so the large pieces of silver are all mine as well.
So, what do you think of Helensburgh? Have you been here before? Or is it now on your travel list? Maybe you are lucky enough to call it home. Drop me a comment below. I would love to hear your stories and first impressions. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Until then, take care, and I will see you in the next one.